Welcome back to KC Live, and this is
K.
and
Chris.
I am Chops Chicolata, and this is another video. Welcome back. So today we'll be asking each other questions. One question, two answers about our countries, from Kenya,
Netherlands.
and whatever you're asking, it's from the both countries. So whoever's gonna answer is gonna answer truthfully, no lies. So help me God. Okay. So my questions, or rather their questions are, which country are you from and what's your official language?
Okay. I'm from the Netherlands and our official language is Dutch.
Dutch.
Yes.
Okay. I'm from Kenya and the official language is Kiswahili. But we also speak English and we have more than 40 other tribes. But the official language is Kiswahili. Yeah. Question number 2. What's the most common means of transportation?
I have a question before that. Because you were mentioning the tribes. I was going to ask you, how many tribes are there in Kenya?
I think 40, 42. Yeah, I think 42. I'm not even sure, imagine. But it's more than 40. So it's between 40 and 42, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have tribes in the Netherlands. So maybe you could call it one big tribe then.
And how many languages do you speak apart from Dutch?
One, only English.
So that's not one, that's two. Dutch and English.
Yes, one apart from Dutch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can go
So
ahead
the
now.
second question is most common means of transportation.
Oh. Well, I think everyone in the Netherlands owns a bike. And not everyone owns a car. Or not everyone goes by train. So I would say bikes are the
Wow.
most common.
Well, in Kenya, the most common means of transportation is matatu. Yep, matatu, small matatus, nganya. Most of them, slang name is nganya. Matatus, I'll put a photo so you guys can see what a matatu is.
Or when you're decent and very English, you'll say bus, right? Because it's equivalent to what we would call bus.
Now, bus is a whole different thing. We have buses here, but the most common is matatu. Well, you can say bus, but we have buses and we have matatu. Matatu is just a whole different. A bus to you, what's a bus to you?
A big car where more people can sit in, that goes from A to B. It's not like a train that goes on a rails, but it's on the road together with the other cars.
Yeah. We also have the big car vehicle that takes a lot of people. We also have the small ones. That's why you have different varieties. You have the minivans, the minibuses, you have the big bus. But the most common is matatu.
Okay, so matatu is just a type of bus then.
Not really. Yeah, you're insisting on the bus. No. We have buses and we have matatus. The matatu is just a means of transportation.
All right.
Okay, question number 3. What's the most popular tourist thing in your country?
I think most people want to visit Amsterdam first for a whole lot of reasons. Yeah. And then even most tourists, I would say, go to Amsterdam only, and then they say they have visited the Netherlands. So yeah.
Okay, Kenya. The most popular thing about Kenya is one, safari. Definitely safari. The wildebeest, the migration of the wildebeest. Then we have what else? Athletics.
I have done the safari.
Long distance athletics.
Twice.
Yeah, so that's safari. Then athletics, long distance. What else? I think those are the two most common. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the people from Kenya, where do they like to go on holiday?
Mombasa. Mombasa, at the beach, Diani. Yeah, I think Mombasa is common. Mombasa is the common place to go to.
What about outside the country?
I don't know, Dubai. Zanzibar in Tanzania. Yeah, yeah. Mostly Dubai, Zanzibar. Those are most common. Yeah.
Okay. I think Dutch people, when they go within the country, they'll go to the sea, to the coast area. And there's also another area called the Veluwe, where it's just peaceful and we have a lot of, I don't know how to call that. Anyway, let's just call it nature.
Oh, you have a hiki.
Maybe my husband did that. Anyway, so there's like, they'll go for nature, but I think a lot of the Dutch people also go to France, Spain, the warmer countries, because sometimes it gets cold.
Yeah. Okay. What's the best time to visit your country?
April and May, because then we have holiday. It's the King's birthday on the 27th of April. Everyone is free, everyone goes crazy. I think that's a very good thing to experience for someone who's visiting. Then also it's springtime, so a lot of flowers are blooming, and that's also something that a lot of people want to see. Maybe not that warm, but I would say April, May, definitely the best time.
Well, best time to visit Kenya is any time of the year. That's it. Next question. Any advice to travelers visiting your country for the first time?
Travelers visiting my country for the first time. Try to, as fast as you can, find out how public transportation works, not unless you're coming with a car, because you'll be using public transportation wherever you go. And it's very easy, because it goes everywhere, but you need to know how it works.
Is it expensive?
Yes.
How much is expensive?
Well,
Minimum.
for example, for me going, okay, the minimum, you already pay a get into the bus fee or get into the train fee. And then on top of that, you get the price of the distance. But for example, from me, Utrecht, where I live in Utrecht, going to Amsterdam, it's already like maybe 10 euros or something. 10 euros is equivalent to, I would say, 1,500 shillings. And that's half an hour sitting in a train.
What's the currency of your country?
We use euros.
Euros. Kenya, we use shillings.
Yeah, right now I think the exchange rate is around 148, 149, 150. Yeah.
From your country, you can visit the neighboring countries without a visa.
The whole of Europe you can visit
The
without
whole
a
of
visa.
Europe. Man, that's a good question. In Europe, you visit countries without visa. In Africa, you need visa, except South Africa, Tanzania, and Uganda, if you're a Kenyan. But other countries, I think you need visas. I don't know about Rwanda and Burundi. Eastern African countries, I think. And South Africa, but the rest, I think you must have visas. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to the next question. How do people usually dress in your country? Is there a particular style of clothing or considered to be traditional in your culture?
I wouldn't say really. I know there is one place where they still wear traditional clothes. It's like a fisherman's village, town, something like that, where they still wear those clothes. But there's very few people, and even they use those clothes to like go to, maybe you have markets or something like that, and they'll show them. It's even a thing for even foreigners to go and see. So some people wear them for real, some people just wear them for the sake of other people seeing how it used to be. Other than that, I would say everyone wears whatever they want, whatever they feel like. Jeans, shirts, hoodies. Yeah.
Well,
common.
in Kenya, yeah, we do have traditional cultures. We have 42 tribes, so definitely yes. Most common, Maasai culture. Next question.
What is the lowest temperature that you've ever experienced in Kenya?
Lowest temperature. Lowest. Oh, I have no idea. But it has been cold. Like right now it's raining, it's not cold, but Usually the lowest temperatures are between June, July. That's when it's pretty low. It's very cold. I don't know how cold, but that's when it's cold.
15 degrees.
I do not know, but it's very cold.
Okay, to me, I think maybe -8, something like that. Must have been the lowest that I've ever experienced.
I even don't know 15 if it's cold or warm. I have no idea, man.
You just live by the day, don't you?
I live in Kenya. I love the weather. Whether cold or not, I mean, you can still make it through the next day. Do you have snow in your country?
Snails.
Snow.
Oh, snow. Yes, we do. Not so very often anymore, but maybe once, twice a year.
Well, we have snow in Kenya. Mount Kenya, I think we have snow in Mount Kenya. And also Nyahururu. There was snow once in Nyahururu. I don't know if that's snow.
Once.
Twice, I think. This year there was snow, even last year there was snow here.
Climate change, isn't it?
All right, next question.
Mhm.
Okay, so what are some of the things that make you proud to be from your country? You can name like 3 things that make you proud to be from your country. Just 3 things here.
The language, because not so many people in the world speak it. So yeah, I like that.
That's one.
What else do I like? Okay, I think we are pretty liberate. Is that a word? Yeah, like free. You can do anything and everyone is welcome and we don't discriminate anyone. And another thing is, I think Dutch people are bright. Oh, very organized and punctual. And that they can accomplish a lot of things.
I think those are 3 things. Those are more than 3, yeah?
No, there were 3 things.
Okay. All right, in Kenya, what was the question? I've forgotten. What makes me proud to be from my country? Definitely 1, safaris. 2, athletics. And 3, definitely the food. Come and visit Kenya. You will love the food, period. Next question.
What do the colors stand for in the Kenyan flag?
Well, black is for the people, the green is for the earth, or rather the environment, the red is for the blood that was shed, and the white is for peace. Peace.
Okay. I don't know what the colors stand for in the Dutch flag, but I do know that most, like for example, sports teams, they wear orange. And I think we are probably the only country that wears not the colors of the flag most of the time. And orange is because of the name of the royal family. So I think that's an interesting
Okay,
thing.
so yeah, that brings us to the next question. Netherlands is ruled by who? A president, a monarch,
We have currently a king.
a king.
And Kenya.
Kenya president. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have the 5th president. Yeah. So far so good.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What's the most celebrated holiday or festival in your country?
Yeah, I think the king's birthday. Because everyone is celebrating that, and it's not bound to like a religion that makes everyone being excited about it.
Well, I think in Kenya, I mean, we have Labor Day, and then we have 12th December. That's I have no idea.
It doesn't sound like a holiday that's been widely celebrated.
Oh
then.
my goodness. Because I don't celebrate, so I have no idea. But 12th December is a holiday. Then we have Labor Day, which is 1st May. Then that's it.
And I was in
Is it
Kenya.
faster or faster?
I was in Kenya with Christmas, and I didn't see many people celebrate that either. Not like in the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's not common. I mean, bad economic times. So, okay, next question. Is there racism in your country?
I think, unfortunately, racism is everywhere, but they're trying really hard to get rid of it. And the idea is that everyone is welcome and that racism is not okay.
There's no racism in Kenya. Nah, we welcome everybody. White, Indians, Puerto Ricans, black.
Probably depends on how you interpret racism. Because like positive racism happens too. sometimes when I visit people, they treat me like a queen. I feel like that's racism too. Just because I'm white, I'm not like a queen.
I have no idea what you're saying. Next question. How do you say I love you in a language?
Ik hou van jou.
Ik hou van jou. How do you say I love you in my language? Swahili is nakupenda sana.
Nakupenda sana means very much.
Yeah, I love you very
Ik
much.
hou heel veel van jou.
Okay. Next question. You have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you describe the landscapes that are in Kenya?
Describe.
Or tell me what you have.
Yeah, we have mountains, hills. We have enough mountains. I mean, I think the second tallest mountain is in Africa. I don't know if it's in Kenya, not sure, but we have mountains, we have hills, we have escarpments. The Rift Valley, it's one of the biggest escarpments we have in the world. We have rivers and lakes.
Basically, you have everything.
We don't have everything, but we have the most, the best in
Okay.
the world. Yeah.
I think we have a coastal area, so that means we have sea.
I think we have a coastal area too. Yes.
Okay, good. We have forest, although small, not compared to forest, for example, in Kenya. We have dunes, and then we have watery sites within the country. But the thing is, the Netherlands is flat, so what is not there is mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys do not have mountains.
We don't have mountains. We have
Wow.
hills, and hill is even a very big word for what we have.
So how would you say your hill is? I mean, how tall around in terms of height?
Maybe a few hundred meters.
A few hundred meters. That's a hill. I think ours will be talking of a few thousand meters. That's a hill. Welcome to Kenya. I love my country.
Hey, but if you are doing things, everything is flat. It's less energy.
Yeah.
Like biking, walking.
Yeah.
Makes it easier.
All right.
What are the 5 biggest cities in Kenya?
5 biggest cities?
Mhm.
Man, 5 is too much. I mean, we have 3 biggest cities. I mean, in particular order, Nairobi is number 1, then Mombasa, then Kisumu, then Eldoret, then Nakuru. In that order. Yeah. I think I'm right here.
Okay. Well, we have Amsterdam on 1, and then Den Haag, Rotterdam, Utrecht, and Eindhoven. But there are other cities that are big, just a little bit smaller than the ones I mentioned. But I think in Kenya you have a lot of tiny villages, or
Yeah. How big is your country?
what do you mean? Square meters?
Yeah. Yeah, in square meters.
I have no idea.
Kenya is really big. I also don't know in square meters, but Netherlands can fit Kenya how many times?
So many times.
I think, is it 42 times?
I think
I think-
wasn't the Netherlands 42,000 kilometers? Didn't you look that up once?
I think Netherlands can fit Kenya 42 times. I don't know. We'll check and then we'll let you guys know. But Kenya is as big as... Netherlands is really tiny compared to Kenya.
Super tiny.
Very tiny, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so next question. What's the national food for your country? National food.
Oh, food.
Staple food.
Okay. I would say stamppot, and that is a mix of vegetables and potatoes smashed, but just with certain types of vegetables. And then the most common one is kale stamppot, boerenkool stamppot. You eat it with bacon pieces and sausage. Yeah, I think that's
Most
it.
common food in Kenya, ugali and vegetables, period.
Greens, right?
Greens, vegetables, yeah.
Okay.
Monkey! Monkey! Oh, it's eating the glue. Check this out. See, it's sucking the glue from the tree. You can see, eh? Nice.
I see another one.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that was enough for today.
Yeah.
Let's do a part 2 another time. because I think there's so many more things I want to know about Kenya.
Yeah. So I think I'll see you guys in the next video. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, and
Subscribe.
I'm hungry. I need to go eat some
Some ugali and greens.
ugali and greens. Peace out.